Right, really special taste test. Really special taste test video. I've literally just finished playing this game and I needed to come straight on and record it and tell you about it. This is pretty funny. I've been playing Lawn Mower Simulator, which is available on Xbox Game Pass. And you might have seen the title, you might have thought it was a joke when it was shown in whichever Xbox presentation, Gamescom, whenever it was they showed it. You might have thought it was a joke, it was pretty funny. Who's going to want to mow lawns in their kind of recreational time playing a game, mowing a lawn? But it's real, I've played it, and it is exactly what you think it is. I don't know what to say. So you fire up this game and you're asked to create a character and a company, go about and mow some lawns, and then you get to select a lawnmower. And the game's pretty hardcore. It's a serious lawn mowing simulator. It's got all of these stats about these lawnmowers, and you've got tooltips popping up telling you where they're going to chuck the grass and what problems that might create for you, or what you're going to have to do to deal with these cuttings. Great, so you make this character. No matter how hard you try, your character is going to be ugly, but that's fine. You don't need to look good to cut lawns, so long as the lawnmower looks the part, right? So you get to select some starter lawnmowers, and they're pretty handsome lawnmowers, pretty good, sexy machines. You pick whichever one you want, and you have to test drive it before you're allowed to start your contracts with your company. The test drive asks you to cut 20% of a particular lawn to a particular height. And thank goodness for that, because cutting 100% probably would have been too much for me. I never even mow my tiny lawn behind my house. Mowing a large one in a game, I would have died. But anyway, like I say, it's pretty hardcore, and you start off with your lawnmower on the back of a truck, and apparently each lawnmower has its own startups, kind of controls and mechanics that you get prompts, so you don't need to learn them all off by heart. But the lawnmower that I selected for my test drive required me to hold the X button to start the motor. Pretty simple. Then I had to use left and right on the D-pad to select the revs, the RPM of the engine, and boost it up to 2000 if I actually want to drive the thing. So I boost up the RPM. And then you have to select with up and down on the D-pad the height of the cutting blade to match the contract that you've got. So for the tutorial, I needed to cut the grass to somewhere between 5 and 7 centimeters. So I select the height with the D-pad. You get a little warning that says don't engage the blades until you're on the grass because you will damage them. And it's true. You can get off your lawnmower at any point to perform maintenance, and if you've damaged the blades, that will set you back £50. You get to choose some of the measurements in the game. So I'm measuring my lawnmower speeds in miles per hour. I'm using metric measurements for my grass length, and I'm like paying for my repairs in pounds sterling. So that's good. Anyway, then you drive it over to the grass, you press the X button to engage the blades, and you get to cutting. That's the game. You cut the grass. I don't know. Yeah. You can get off the lawnmower and sprint around if you want to. You can pick up the grass cuttings that you've left all over the place. It's not particularly clear if there's any consequence to leaving grass cuttings everywhere. Oh, that's the other thing, right? So the lawnmower, you control it with the left trigger and the right trigger. You can reverse, you can drive forwards. But you have to be careful not to overload the engine. There's a fuel meter. Fortunately, I didn't run out of fuel. Otherwise, I would have had to get off the lawnmower, press the button to refill the fuel, and pay the fictional currency that, I don't know. I assume in the career mode you can run out of that and it can be a problem, but for me, didn't need to refill it. I did it once. I refilled the fuel tank for fun, but I didn't need to. But yeah, as you're driving around on the lawnmower, if you want to hit that top speed, you can, but only briefly. So it gets a little bit too exciting and you get warned that you're going to overload the engine, so you have to slow down. So no 9 miles per hour for me. About 5 miles per hour, my lawnmower could keep it going at steady pace. Could maintain that. The endurance was there. I could cut a full 20% of this lawn. And I survived with just enough energy to record this voiceover. Now I'm going to sleep. Bye.